Hello children, hope you are all doing good. So in the previous class we have learnt about subtraction of integers, right? So let us continue that, okay? Exercise 1.2, we are going to see 7th sum, okay? So exercise 1.2, okay? 1.2, it is in page number 15, 7th sum we are going to learn, okay? So take your marks notebook, put today's date and write the 7th question, okay, it is in page number 15. Okay children, so what is the question? What number should be added to minus 17 to get minus 19? Okay children, so what number should be added to minus 17 to get minus 19? Okay, so let us consider this number be x, okay children, so write solution, okay, let us assume this number, okay, so what they had said, a number should be added with this number to get that, okay, so we need to find that number, okay, so we don't know the number, so that we are assuming that as x, okay, let the number be x, okay, so now we can write very easily, right, so what number? So for this number I am just putting x, okay. So should be added, okay. Add means we know we need to insert plus symbol, okay. So what number should be added to minus 17? So the next term, okay, the next integer is minus 17, okay, to get minus 19. So that equal to minus 19. Okay, simply we are writing the question in a marks format, okay, we are bringing the question, okay, letters and words into marks numbers, okay children. So what we are getting now, x plus minus 17 equal to minus 19. Now we can do very easily, right? See, we are having plus and minus here, so what we need to do, so plus into minus, right, so that we will get the sign as x minus 17 equal to minus 19. Okay children, just keep the x in one side and bring this integer, okay, to the next side, okay. So keep the x in one side and then here minus 9. So here we are having minus 17, right, so that this minus 17, if it moves to that side means the sign will change, okay, so that minus 17 will change to plus 17. Okay children, so what is the answer? Plus 17 minus 9. So I just made a mistake here. See, 19, right? So 19. So x equal to minus 19 plus 17. So what is the answer? So we will get, so see, we are having different signs, right? Here minus, here plus. So that what we need to do? We need to subtract and put the greater number sign. Okay children, so 19 minus 17 will get 2. Okay, so the greater number sign is 19, right? 19 is the greater number, so minus 19. So the answer is x equal to minus 2. Okay children, can you all understood? So simply what is the question you are having? What number should be added to minus 17 to get minus 19? Okay, so simply we are just assuming that number as x, okay, so let the number be x, okay. So now we are just bringing this question into a mathematical numbers, okay. So the number we have assumed as x, right? So x plus added, for this added we are just inserting plus and then here we are having minus 17, okay. So x plus minus 17 equal to minus 19, okay. Now we can bring the answer very easily, right? So just keep the x in one side and bring all the integers to another side, okay. So the answer we are getting is x equal to minus 2, okay children. So copy it in your notebook. So if you didn't complete it means just pause the video and do, okay children. And then next one, 8th question, write the 8th question in your notebook. So read the 8th question. A student was asked to subtract minus 12 from minus 47, okay. He got minus 30. Is he correct? Justify, okay. This is the question, okay children. So a student was asked to subtract, okay. Student was asked to subtract. ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட் வந்து சப்ராக்ட் பண்ண சொல்கிறாங்க என்னென்னா, so the question is minus 12 from minus 47, okay. In subtraction if there is from means what we need to do? the number which is after from is the first number. Okay children, so the number is minus 47. We need to subtract, right? So that put the symbol subtract, and after that the next integer is minus 12, right? So again put minus 12. Okay, he got minus 30. Okay, what is the answer for him? Okay, that boy. Okay, a student was asked to subtract that. Okay, so for that he got the answer as minus 30. So we need to check is it correct or not. Okay, if it is not correct, means just justify that. Okay children, so let us see. So how will you solve this? First of all, here we are having same sign, right? So same sign means what we need to do? Minus into minus plus. Okay, so simply we can write minus 47 plus 12. Okay, just put the same answer, minus 30. Okay children, now what we can do now? So here minus and plus is here. So what we need to do? We need to subtract and put the greater number sign. Okay, if there is different sign means what we need to do? We need to subtract and put the greater number sign. Okay children, so let us subtract it. 47 minus 12. Okay, so 7 minus 2, 5. Okay, 4 minus 1, 3. Okay, so what we got? 35. Okay, so which is the greater number sign? 47. So minus 35 is the answer. Okay, minus 35. And what he got? He got minus 30. Okay children, so is these two are equal? No, right? So the number, okay, the answer he got is wrong. Okay children, so the student got the wrong answer. You need to write that. Okay, therefore the student got wrong answer. Okay children, so copy it in your notebook. So if you didn't complete it, just pause the video and do. Okay children. So the next topic we are going to learn is about the properties of subtraction. Okay. So already we have learnt about the properties of addition, right? So what are all the properties we have learnt? We have learnt about closure property, right? The first one we have learnt is closure property. C-L-O-S-U-R-E, closure. Okay, closure property. And then we have learnt about commutative property. And then associative property. Associative property. Okay. And then additive inverse we have learnt, right? Additive identity and additive inverse. Okay. So here identity. So let us see about these three first. Okay. So closure property means what we have learnt about closure property. Simply if we are adding or subtracting any two integers means again we will get the integer as the answer. Okay children. Simply if you are adding two integers we will get the answer. Okay, that is closure property. Okay. So simply here for this first one let me give you minus 2 plus 1. What is the answer? Minus 2 plus 1. So we will get the answer as minus 1, right? So if you are adding, if you are subtracting two integers means we will get an integer as the answer. Okay children. So that we can say it as the closure property. Okay. So that if you got the answer like this means we can say the integers are closed under subtraction. Okay, the integers are closed under subtraction. Okay children, so that it is called closure property. And then if you are having 100 minus 1, so what is the answer? 100 minus 1? 99. Okay, so that we can say the integers are closed under subtraction. Okay children, so likewise if you are adding or subtracting any two integers, if you got an integer as the answer means that is called closure property. Okay children, so in subtraction also we are having closure property. Okay children, And then the next topic is commutative property. So commutative means what we have learnt in addition. So in addition we have learnt that A plus B equal to B plus A. Okay, if you got an answer, okay, if you got like this means we will say the addition is commutative. Okay, the integers are commutative. Okay children, likewise we will say, right? So in subtraction, okay, let us try here. Okay, let us check. See, if you are having 10 minus 5, okay, 10 minus 5, what is the answer? So, minus 10 plus 5, okay, what is the answer? Minus 10 plus 5? Minus 5. Minus 5 is the answer. And again, if you are doing 5 minus 10. See, I just missed the subtraction minus symbol, right? See here. So minus 10 minus of plus 5. Okay. So what will you get? Minus 10 minus of plus 5 means minus into plus, we will get the minus sign, right? So we will get the answer as minus 10 minus 5. Okay. So what is the answer? Now we are having the same signs, right? So that we need to add and put the same sign, right? So 10 plus 5, 15. So minus 15 is the answer. Okay children, so if we are having a digit, okay, integer like this means we will get the answer as minus 15. Okay. So if you are testing commutative property means, so we need to change the order, right? So 5, okay, plus 5 minus of minus 10. Okay, let us do this. So plus 5 minus minus into minus plus, right? So that 10. So what is the answer we are getting? 5 plus 10, 15. Is these two are equal? No, right? It is positive integer and it is a negative integer, right? So that we can say in subtraction, commutative property is not satisfied, okay? So subtraction of integers does not hold commutative property. Okay children, so subtraction la commutative property work out agadu. Okay children, that is the thing we are learning here. Okay, so if you are changing the order of an integer, okay, if you are changing the order of integer in subtraction means we will not get the same integer, okay, we will not get the same answer. So that we can say commutative property is not satisfied in subtraction. Okay children, can you all understood? So that we can say A plus A minus B not equal to B minus A. Okay children, can you all understood? And then associative property. So associative property, what we have learnt in addition. Associative property means A plus B plus C equal to A plus B so A plus B plus C. This is a thing we have learnt in addition, right? So as like addition, again we are going to test associative property in subtraction. Okay, let us check. So in commutative property itself we have learnt if we are changing the order means the answer will change, right? So here also in associative property also, in subtraction associative property is not satisfied. Okay children, so let us check that. Okay, so in addition we are having the terms as like this, right? So in subtraction, so let me give you an example. Okay, 10 minus 3 minus 4, okay, equal to, see, okay, the bracket is here and here 10 minus 3 minus 4. Okay, let us check it. Okay, so first of all we need to solve the brackets. Okay children, so 10 minus 3 minus 4, 3 minus 4 is minus 1, right? So just do, so 10 minus of minus 1 means minus into minus plus, right? So what will you get? 10 plus 1. Okay, so 10 plus 1, 11. Okay children, so we are getting 11 here. And then just put equal to, see, Here's all the bracket first. So 10 minus 3. 10 minus 3 is 7, right? So 7 minus 4. So what will you get? 7 minus 4? 3, right? So 3 is the answer. Is this 2 or equal? No, right? So that we can say in subtraction of integers, associative property does not hold. Okay. Associative property does not hold in subtraction of integers. Okay, children. So what are all the things we have learned? Closure. Okay, closure. So closure means what? A minus b equal to an integer. Okay, that is the answer. Okay. So we can say subtraction of integers. Subtraction of integers is closed. Okay. Under subtraction, the integers are closed. Likewise, we can say. Okay. But commutative and associative property, in subtraction, it is not possible. Okay, children. So that is the thing we are learning in the properties of subtraction. Okay. Let us do the try these sums. Okay. So try these, which is in page number 14. Take your book. Page number 14. அப்புறம் என்ன சொல்லிடுவோம்? properties of addition அப்படின்னு சொன்னோம்னா closure property, only the closure property is possible in subtraction of integers. Okay, so if you are considering commutative property, means what we can say? A minus b not equal to b minus a. This is the thing we have learnt in properties of subtraction. Okay, children, so let us see the try these, which is on page number 14. Take your book, page number 14. Try these. First one, see, fill in the blanks. So see the first question. So fill in the blanks. Minus 7 minus of minus 15. So here we are having two signs, right? So same sign. Okay, so what we need to do? Minus into minus, we need to put plus. Okay, so minus 7 plus 15. Okay, so we can do very easily, right? So minus 7 plus 15 means different sign. So minus into plus. Minus plus means what we need to do? Minus plus. We need to, different signs means we need to subtract and put the greater number sign. Is it, children? So just subtract and put the greater number sign. 15 minus 7, 8, right? 8, okay, which is the greater number sign. 15 is greater, so the sign of 15 is plus. So that the answer is 8. Okay, children, just fill it in your book. Okay, the answer for this is 8. Okay, just put 8 here. Okay, and then second one, see the second one. 12 minus 19. Okay, 19 is the answer. So 12 minus dash equal to 19. Okay, we need to find this dash. Okay, so just keep this dash in one side and bring this numbers to that side. Okay, just okay, so just keep this dash here, and then here we are having 19. Okay, just bring this number. Okay, so just bring this number. Okay, from for this dash we are having a minus sign, right? So just bring this number to that side. So this 12 become minus 12. Okay, so minus 12. Okay, children, so just find the answer now. So 19 minus 12. So the 19 minus 12 is 7, right? So minus dash equal to 7. Okay, children, so what is the answer? So just bring this minus to this side. Okay, so dash equal to minus 7. Okay, children, so the answer is, so what is the answer? 12 minus of minus 7 equal to 19. Okay, children, so in this dash we are getting minus 7. Okay, can you all understood? Just copy it in your notebook. Okay, so take your marks notebook and copy. Okay, so let us do this again. Okay, just let us do this again. Listen. So what is the question? So 12 minus, okay, 12 minus dash equal to 19. Okay, let me say you easily. Okay, so just bring this dash to next other side. Okay, so then you it will be easy for you. Just 12. Okay, here we are having minus dash, right? So this dash, if it goes to that side, means it will become plus dash. Okay, only the dash. And this 19, if it comes to this side, means minus 19. Okay, so 12 minus 19 equal to dash. Now what is the answer? 12 minus 19 equal to minus 7. Okay, in the dash we are getting minus 7. So what is the answer? So 12 minus 7 equal to 19. Okay children, just fill it. Take your notebook, put already had started writing 2 questions, right? So write the heading as try these, which is in page number 14. Okay children, and then mention the page number also. Write the first question and after that write the second question. Okay children. So pause the video and write. So let us see the next one, third one. So see the third question, dash minus 5 equal to 1. Okay, so just keep the dash in one side. Okay, just keep the dash in one side. Just bring these numbers. These are all numbers. Okay, just consider this minus into minus plus, right? So here itself we are getting plus. Okay, dash plus 5 equal to 1. Okay, just keep the dash in one side and just move this 5 to the next side. Okay, so 1. So this plus 5 will become minus 5. Okay, 1 minus 5. So dash equal to minus 4. Okay, so dash equal to minus 4. So what is the answer? So minus 4, okay, that is in the dash, minus 5 equal to 1. Okay children. So copy it in your notebook. And then the second one, find the values and compare the answers. Okay, so just pause the video and complete it. Okay children, and then try the second question after this. So the next question, find the values and compare the answers. Okay, so the first question is 15 minus 12 and 12 minus 15. Okay, it seems to be as like commutative property, right? Already we know in subtraction commutative property does not hold, right? So let us check it. Okay, so 15 minus 12, what is the answer? 15 minus 12. So 15 minus 12 equal to 3. Okay, and then 12 minus 15 equal to minus 3. Okay, is these two are equal? No, right? So 15 minus 12 not equal to 12 minus 15. Okay, so copy it in your notebook. And then second one, so it's a question, minus 21 minus 32 and minus 32 minus 32 minus of minus 21. Okay children, so let us solve. So minus 21 minus 32. So what is the answer? So here also here we are having minus, and also here also we are having minus. So minus, if you are having same sign means we need to add and put the same sign, right? So 21 plus 32. So 3 and 5. Okay, 53. So minus 53 is the answer. Okay children, and again the next right hand side, minus 32 minus of minus 21. So just solve this. Okay, so here we are having two signs, right? So that minus into minus plus, is it children? So that minus 32 plus 21. Okay, so that what will you get? Minus 32 plus 21. So we are having different signs, so that we need to subtract and put the greater number sign. Okay children, you need to subtract and put the greater number, minus 32 plus 21. So that we need to subtract and put the greater number sign. Just subtract it. 32, 21. So 2 minus 1, 1. 3 minus 2, 1. So the answer is 11. Okay, so the greater number sign is minus. Okay, so minus 11 is the answer. So is these two are equal? No, right? So that we can write minus 21 minus 32 not equal to minus 32 minus 2. Okay, so we can write as commutative property. Okay, so copy it in your notebook, children. Commutative property does not hold in subtraction of integers. Okay, integers. So copy it in your notebook. Okay, children. So, and your today's homework is, okay, that's all about this class. And today's homework in exercise 1.2, first one, okay, fill in the blanks is your homework. You should not do it in your book. You should do properly in your marks homework notebook. Okay, children. So pause the video and write. Okay, let me rub. That your homework is, so page number 14, exercise 1.2, first one. Okay, fill in the blanks. Fill in. Okay, should do it in your homework notebook. Okay, you should do it properly in your homework notebook. You should not do in as a one word question. Okay, so thank you.